So Nate, you said you've checked out some of the episodes. What were your general impressions, and why is this important enough to give it some time? I know you're really busy.
Like, the first thing I would say is that part of our job as scientists and as people interested in trauma science is that we really do need to be giving back to people. And like, we've spent all this time doing all this research, and that if there's any way that we can help sort of get the word out in the same way that you are, I think that's a partnership that just sort of has to happen, right? Like, we need to be able to get information on ACEs, on childhood trauma, on the sort of long-term deleterious impacts of these experiences out to the rest of the world, so that we can all come together and find ways to sort of boost resilience or boost recovery, or find a way, even God forbid, to prevent some of these impacts from happening, right? The other thing is that your series looks really cool, man. Like, it's really got like a really cool sort of like both like very informed but also grungy kind of feel. And like, I haven't seen that in like years, and I'm just like, oh man, this takes me back to like, helping my old film friends with like their old like weird sort of horror movies and being like, what the hell are we doing? It was very cool. It's very like nostalgic in a lot of ways. And so I think that's sort of like the broad scale answer of like, I just think this work is just so important. And I think that it's a good way of mixing both the sort of shock entertainment of it with the sort of like reality of like, what are people really dealing with when they go through trauma, and how do we start to think about how to mitigate some of those sort of deleterious aspects.